One of the key traits of what I call a futuring leader would be lifelong learning. So let's start this by maybe giving you a statement that might unsettle you. Experience is valuable, but experience can also become a prison. The world is not slowing down so you can catch your breath. It is accelerating. And in times of rapid change, the advantage does not go to the experienced. It goes to the adapt. There is a quote I want you to sit with, and it goes something like this. In times of change, learners will inherit the earth, while the learned find themselves beautifully equipped for a world that no longer exists. Now that is not poetic. That is practical. You can be highly educated, highly accomplished, highly respected, and still be irrelevant, because knowledge now has a shorter shelf life than ever before. The model you mastered years ago may already be outdated. The strategy that made you successful may no longer scale. The system you built may no longer serve the customer. And so here's the quiet danger. When leaders stop learning, organizations stop growing. You do not need more information. Information is everywhere. We are drowning in data. What we lack is disciplined curiosity. Lifelong learning is not about collecting certificates. It is about staying mentally flexible. It is about willing to say what worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. It is about becoming a student again, even when you are the one with the title. And this is where ego becomes the enemy, because the higher you rise, the fewer people correct you. The more successful you become, the more dangerous complacence becomes. The day you think you have nothing left to learn is the day decline begins. You don't see it immediately, but it shows up in subtle ways. You dismiss new ideas too quickly. You become skeptical of innovation before understanding it. You default to tried it before. And what you call wisdom slowly turns into resistance. Future-ready leaders build learning into their identity. They read outside of their industry. They listen to younger voices. They attend conversations where they are not the smartest person in the room. They ask questions. They experiment. They test ideas. Because learning is not about comfort. It's about expansion. So let's connect this to value. Information is currency. The more relevant information you possess about your industry, your customer, your technology, your environment, the more valuable you become. Not because you know everything, but because you connect the dots others cannot see. And so innovation is simply learning applied. It is not magic. It is curiosity disciplined. And so here's the leadership edge. Lifelong learners do not panic when change comes. They pivot. They do not feel threatened by new systems. They explore them. They do not fear the future. They prepare for it. So let me challenge you with 3 questions. Number 1, when was the last time you learned something that disrupted your thinking? Number 2, when was the last time you allowed someone younger to teach you? And number 3, when was the last time you intentionally entered a room where you were not in control? Because the future will not reward the most informed. It will reward the most teachable. And teachability is a decision. You can protect your expertise, or you can expand your capacity. But you cannot do both. The leaders who inherit the future will not be those who once succeeded. They will be those who never ever stopped learning.